Hello, it is Pink Bella. Welcome back to my channel. And this is going to be part 2 of a transmission and a deep dive into the Galactic Akashic Records with the Galactic Alliance based on a transmission from Prime Source Creator that I received this morning. Super exciting times, everybody, even though it seems very wild out there. So welcome back, all starseeds, light workers, empaths, everyone ascending. Today I'm going to be talking about the Solstice Gateway, which is the Galactic Gateway, because we're receiving light code activations from the Galactic Center, which many believe, and I resonate with this because I have been guided intuitively that this is where Prime Source Creator energy is coming from. It goes beyond all the sun, the central sun, way there in the distance where we have a flood of light codes coming in. This happens every year, but of course it's intensified. And I'm going to be talking about that, about plasma, light body, light codes, ascension symptoms. Yeah, so stay tuned. So thank you, everyone. Welcome back. And thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting below about the next piece of information or questions you have that you would like me to deep dive into with the Galactic Alliance. So who are the Galactic Alliance? They are multidimensional beings, 10-dimensional and higher, of different galactic energies that are working on behalf of Prime Source Creators. So they are a group. I've worked with many groups over the years, but they are a main group that I work with. And when I connect with Prime Source every day through my heart chakra, Prime Source guides me as to who I should connect with. So super excited. I've got lots of really interesting questions for us all as well. If you would like to work with me, have your own deep dive, find out your own galactic origins, your soul mission, help you with your ascension symptoms, website and email below. Lots of holiday offers on right now. I will be checking my email daily throughout the holidays, and I am booking now into early January. So look forward to connecting with you all. There are personal sessions, Zoom calls or distance. There are packages, value packages of 3 sessions. And then there's a mentorship program as well, where you can jumpstart your January and get ramped up and revved up on your highest timeline, on your mission, and whatever else I can assist you with. Super grateful to be here. Thank you and welcome back, everyone. So my name is PinkBella Aloha. PinkBella Aloha Therapy came to me in a transmission by my higher self on a trip to Maui in 2011, just prior to the 1111 Gateway, which I knew nothing about. Then flashback before that, I had actually been downloaded at the Giza Pyramids in 94 and 95 with schematics of all the galactic information, and was brought online to work with Pleiadians in the early 90s. Snoozed, so because it was very early, so I was snoozed so I could be out there working in the corporate world, and then started to be brought back online 2011 Gateway. So my work has shifted and changed so much over the years. I'm super grateful for all of you, and I assist all of you on so many different levels because of the training, the intentions that I have set for myself and for all of you. I'm a galactic investigator and liaison now to assist with this process of helping many of you remember who you are and your gifts, and help you to move forward as well. So I combine deep dives into the Akashic records with quantum healing, chakra balances, share all sorts of information. And I received so many insights working with all of you as well, including this has been the year of the dragon. So I've been really intensely working with the dragons, with earth grid work locally where I am, near Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and of course globally around the world. So thank you everyone for being here. Let's get down to it. So let's first talk about the Galactic Center Gateway. Let me just see. Just wanted to share with you all like some of the topics for this video. It's the Galactic Center Gateway, which is the Solstice Gateway. I want to talk about this energy, Prime Source energy. I also want to talk about, and I have been talking about this for years, so we move into a period of plasma light body activations. They have been amplified at this point, which is creating a lot of aches and pains for many of you. And right now, it's because of what's happening. It's connected to us becoming more plasma, and also it's connected to the plasma light ships that we're seeing in the sky all over the world. big concentrations in certain areas of the US, and those are the questions I have to ask about why they're there. I'm going to talk as well about the Ascension symptoms and the ear ringing connected to this. And I was given earlier, so check out the deep dive that I did a few days ago. I was given that mainly the ships were connected to the Arcturian energy, but I'm going to ask if any others have joined us. This is a few days later. And what dimension they are, can they shapeshift? I also want to just do a little bit about Mercury retrograde. I have a full transmission, but what we just went through with Mercury retrograde, but I may either bring that in for the jumpstart yearly look for, January, February, March 2025, or I'll be doing another separate video about that to prepare us for the next Mercury retrograde. Okay. And then I'm going to ask about, are they benevolent beings? Why are they here, etc. Let me just look at the Galactic Center Gateway. So this is a transmission from Divine Energy Works. So I share and post everybody's work. I don't often know where everybody's platform is, but this individual, I've been following her work for years. So I do share her information in my community tab as well. She brings in amazing transmissions. So I love that everyone's calling it a Galactic Center Gateway, because really the powerful light activations that we receive through solstice and Christmas is because the codes are coming from the galactic center. So the galactic alignment of Earth, the Sun, and the Milky Way center at 27 degrees Sagittarius activates the galactic 0 point field. So we're going through a zero reset as we move through the seasons, as we change the seasons. So here in the Northern Hemisphere, we're going from fall to winter. In the Southern Hemisphere, you are going from spring to summer. And this is a very transformative, powerful gateway. Now, the interesting thing is we're usually very fatigued through this gateway, and yet the matrix created a very busy time of year. So do what you can. When you need to rest, please rest. Okay. All right. As the sun crosses the center of our galaxy on December 18th until the 20th, and I would actually extend that from my experience that it will continue on through the 26th of December. We are receiving a transmission of intergalactic plasma waves. So plasma is being used as the conduit and crystalline source to bring in the light codes, which is codes, sacred geometry, sound. And we're also going to be receiving, this is from me now, we're going to be receiving specific codes, frequencies, and sacred geometry based on our specific star seed origin group that we most resonate with, or that we're working with the most. And also, whatever our higher self wants us to bring in, as well as what our missions are going to be. So that is really coming forward now. What are they sharing with me? So as an example, we all have many origins. I originally started working with the Pleiadians and the Arcturians. My original home base is Andromeda, Lyra. But what's interesting is I still go to source to ask, sorry, my nose is itchy, to ask who I should work with the most. And I have been working mainly, besides with the Galactic Alliance, mainly with the Arcturian team of light. And I understand why now, because a large percentage of these plasma light ships right now are Arcturian. Okay, so the sun is crossing the galactic center. We're then receiving a process of intergalactic plasma waves and crystalline source solar coding transmitted by our sun, but also by the star system. So by Sirius, Alcyon, which is Palladian system, and the galactic core, which triggers galactic upgrades within our human DNA, changing from carbon to crystalline and bringing powerful galactic galactivations, which I have been working through for years, to our system, spiraling humanity to a much higher frequency. So we're changing and transforming from the inside out. The reason I don't often have as many Ascension symptoms as all of you is because I've been in this process consciously since the 1111 Gateway 2011. But there were years where it flattened me. There were years where my memory was constantly wiped, and even being on this computer was challenging. So just know you might be in that phase, okay? The alignment of the sun with 0 point galactic field is bringing us, so actually source is bringing in a zero reset for all of us, bringing us supercharged energy that is expanding our consciousness, expanding our subconscious, and assisting in dissolving and letting go of old patterns and cycles. So this is why we get the white, because we're literally getting assistance. Like, you don't need that anymore. Let it go. okay? As humans, we want to hang on to all details. That's why I started writing everything down in my notebook years ago. We're also being guided to release and let. That's why in every gateway, release and let go. Collapse. This is collapsing systems and structures and timelines. As we go through this zero reset point, we're entering our new accelerated timeline of ascension at the New Year portal, which is bringing us our higher timeline within our physical reality. And we're also, as you can see, the timelines are collapsing out in the third dimensional reality, and we have multiple drones, light ship orbs, multiple things going on out there. Governments are having to address what everybody is seeing and filming. And this in a process is awakening many souls that are like, wow, I thought I was imagining things. So there's so much going on. Okay. So going back for me, I had seen ships on and off through my teen years, and they reminded me that that was my first contact. So for some of us, we got activated early to prepare us to assist with everything now. We're not to be in fear. If you are in fear, you're to use your tools to clear the fear, because as a galactic hybrid interdimensional being, which is what we're becoming, we don't have any fear, because on the back burner, we know this. We know what's going on. All right. Again, check my previous video, because there are still collectives on this planet that would prefer to create fear around what is going on and facilitate and loose on that energy for humanity. There is nothing to fear. Okay. All right. So let me go into, I don't need to look at that anymore. So Prime Source Crater and the Galactic Alliance. I'm going to ask some questions. They're going to channel through me as well, but I'm going to ask some questions about and pull some Galactic Tarot, bring in some messages from the Galactic Akashic Records from a higher perspective about what we're seeing. Okay, so I talked about the plasma light bodies, which is because we're becoming conduit multidimensional beings. So our bodies, sorry, I'm trying to light my incense. Our bodies are becoming a higher frequency. There we go, higher frequency. And so they're needing to hold more light, more crystalline light, more plasma, which is a multidimensional conduit. So super excited to see that there are these light ship orbs that are also plasma. Some are calling them plasmoids, which is super interesting. So I'm going to be deep diving into a lot of this as time goes on. This is getting into deep ascension and galactic mechanics, which we've all been waiting for. So our plasma light body is activating. What ascension symptoms are they bringing on? Okay, this is interesting. So I asked about the ear ringing, because many of us have had extreme ear ringing for weeks now. And I will tell you that the UFO and UAP and light ship, the population seeing it and recording it, it really started to ramp up in October and November. Here we are in December, and it's not stopping. So a lot of our ear ringing is because we hear these frequencies in our reality. So we're literally hearing that the ships have doubled, quadrupled as well. The physical symptoms that you might be feeling through these light code activations, if you're feeling pain like in bones, in teeth, in headaches, spine, it's because the bones carry a lot of dense energy, a dense karmic energy, and the light codes are trying to come in like a laser and clear them out. So this too shall pass, but you may be going through some of these experiences from now through the 26th of December. And I don't know about solar flares yet, but I will make sure you're getting my notifications, because I do share about the solar flares both on my Instagram, Facebook, and Telegram, yes, and the posting on YouTube here as well. Okay, so what was my first question? Okay, so the plasma light ships. So if you're looking at any footage, the plasma light ships look like large orbs. They are light. They can shapeshift. In some of the videos, the bigger plasma light ship, plasmoid, little plasma light moids will come out. So I've been since understanding that in a way they are ships, but they're multidimensional ships. There are no beings on these ships. They are like they're are being remote controlled, and they are remote viewing us, but they do have capabilities to assist us at this time. And basically, the Galactic Alliance has sent these in to assist us. The drones that are being sent out are trying to gather more data about these plasmoids, plasma light ships, because they've known about them for a long time. But the thing is that I'm just going to pull, just in general, let me just pull 3 cards about these plasmoids, these plasma light ships, and then I'll get more into it. Crown chakra upgrade. So there's lots of energy. They're bringing in lots of energy and lots of buzzing and everything around the head and they're saying, the Galactic Alliance, they're saying to ensure that we don't have any more interference with our crown chakra. This has been a process of the other team preventing us all, like feeling like we belong here, feeling like we're connected to source. They come in and they disconnect us. So they're here right now, assisting us to remain with our crown chakras, connecting. Okay. Halls of Amenti initiation. So they're also here. It says initiations. They're also here to start to dismantle the old timelines and the old energies. So they're also monitoring that as well. And so they come in peace. They come to help humanity, and they're here. Solar light upgrade, which has been coming on. They're here to help to bring and take our power back. They're here to help move the timeline along for humanity. Okay. Yeah. And the bottom of the deck is truth. The truth will set us free, and it's time for humanity to understand what's going on. So a lot of this is in mainstream media, even the regular folks who don't know what's going on. You'll find it being covered on mainstream media. Now, and it's a little bit on some of them, like on Instagram and Facebook, but there's a big chunk of it on TikTok right now as well, and of course Telegram. Okay, and I'm on all those platforms. Yes. All right. So I'm just going to pull from this deck as well, just see if there's anything else we need to know about these plasmoids, these plasma light shields. Oh, I love it. Number 20, LYRA, resilience. So the LYRA integration for many of us, we are absolutely becoming resilient, and we are absolutely calling our power back. I love that. The other thing is that that's what the Mercury retrograde was about, everyone. It was a massive, massive initiation that many of us are still recovering from. It was huge, and it was to prepare us for now and for 2025 so we are using our abilities and our discernment with what we're being given. So resilience, LYRA, oneness activation. So they're also letting me know that the LYRA piece is being healed for many of you. What's the other message? We're going through enlightened mastery. So this is, look at, and there's orbs there as well. We're going through enlightenment, right? Like we never have before. Number master code 33. And that's interesting because the other team took over the number 33 for themselves. That's what we're doing as well. We're recoding everything that they took over as well. So they came in to enlighten and help humanity and dissolve the old regime. In other words, enough is enough. Okay, so I'm going to pull some Galactic Tarot, because what's my question about this? These are multidimensional beings. I guess any information you can give us right now about these plasmoids, and specifically why they're mainly in the New Jersey area. Foundations and achievements. Number 11, balance. Mental conflict, but it came in upside down. It came in to clear, yeah. So what has been coming through sessions, a theme is the subliminal messages that this matrix sends out, saying you're not worthy, you should give up, don't trust anybody, there isn't abundance, right? So poverty, lack consciousness. So this came in upside down, so they came in to start to disrupt that process so that we have more clarity. And overall, of course, they're saying go rest and rejuvenate with nature. When we're with the trees clear out the toxic subliminal messages and we get clarity. Okay, so foundations and achievements. What can you let me know about that? Oh, I love it. So they're letting me know. So this home is Earth. This home matters to all of our galactic alliance beings as well. We're all interconnected. If something happens to Earth, that means she can't be part of the galactic alliance, but it also means that reverses the timeline that we're all on. Prime Source wants us all to be together and that everyone on the planet is treated equally. So we got the Chariot card, which is like we're on the highest timeline now. We're in fast movement motion. All you have to do is go watch some film footage to see how fast these light ships move. I love that they're multidimensional as well. Of course they are, but I love that they're like remote viewing us and that they too are safely being taken care of by Source. So we have balance. So they're actually here to help balance the energies as well, like the light codes, but they're also here to help balance things that have been going on in the background. So we have Knight of Cups. So they come with an offering of peace and love and good intentions. So what about the mental conflict that came in upside down? We have the King of Wands. Okay, I'm going to pull another clarity card because the King of Wands can be a few beings. Okay, so they've wanted, the agenda in the past has been keep humanity confused, going in circles, conflicted, and to keep us like in, nothing ever works out for me. I know everything's falling apart. Yeah, because that was the agenda. So that King of Wands, that's being cleared. So that what they're saying is they're working on giving us full manifestation abilities back. And we got the Tower card at the bottom, which is like it's game over for the other team. New partnerships and alliances. I love that. Okay, I'm gonna pull some galactic messages. This isn't gonna be a long transmission today because I wanted to bring in some uplifting messages as well. So I've got my galactic deck, and I want to specifically ask what galactic alliance, what groups right now are the larger percentage of these plasma light ships? Like who is connected to these plasma light ships? And if you're wondering about the drones are mechanical. They have flashing lights. They're man-made. Okay. Oh, that's super interesting. Okay, so we have the Sirius star system. So the Sirius, and that makes sense because a lot of the codes are coming through the Sirius star system. 95 way showing. So they came in to assist us to help show us the way. Interesting. They're saying as well that we're all hybrids. Number 83 common ground. We are all in a parallel reality. We're also hybrids and they're hybrids as well. So they wish to help humanity because they have been here before. Some of them have already had incarnations as humans, okay? Now, on the flip side of it, I did get the Zetas, which could be Dracos, reptilians, and the Orion system. But look at it. They're positive messages, ultimate evolution, light of awareness. So the energy of the past, which is also in the future, is also being healed by this process. So, which has come in very often. So we are healing everything here, and that's also healing in the dark ET realities as well. Yeah, because those old timelines will get wiped out. The old agendas will get wiped out. Is there anything else? No, just the Orion system came in. So in the previous video, Arcturus came in. Okay, so I'll pull some more messages about this in a minute. So I had another question. I had two questions. One, have these light ships always these plasmoids, these light orbs, have they always been there or do we have more now? And if we do have more now, then my next question will be why. I have a feeling I know why. So have you always been here? And we're just seeing you now because of the high frequency light from Source. Root chakra, base chakra, sacral. Oh, I love this answer. Rest and rejuvenate. So they're already letting me know, yeah, our foundation. So humanity has been living from the lower chakras for years, survival chakras. So they couldn't show themselves to us until a large percentage of us had had healed and been working on stabilizing our lower chakras and opening up our higher chakras. Okay. An easy way to do that is to spend time with the trees and in nature. Let's do some clarity messages. Base chakra, 9 of Pentacles. So when the root chakra is healed, when the traumas from the root chakra are healed for ourselves and our ancestors, we are at peace and able to receive and feel free to do so, which is a big piece of our awakening, because the old system does not continuously sends out messages that you can't do that. Sacral chakra, Page of Pentacles. So they're letting me know that that many young star seeds are awakening, and they're healing the imprints already in their sacral, and they actually have an easier time of that because they haven't been as imprinted as much as those of us that have been on the planet longer. Oh, I love that. Okay. And young souls are very open to creating new and creating income in new ways because they don't like the old ways. So they're completely connected to the new and abundance. When we there's lots of pentacles here, so lots about abundance and prosperity. So when we rest and rejuvenate, everything gets balanced and abundance will, yeah. And they're saying that just like the trees are everywhere on the planet, everyone on the planet deserves to be abundant and prosperous and free. And that's why they're here. So the bottom of the deck, foundations and achievements, and then we have zero reset, which is what we're in right now. So we're literally, they're here to assist with the new timelines and the new zero reset point from reality before we head into 2025. So let me pull some of the galactic heritage cards and just ask, are there any other messages that we need to know about the light ships? I'm just hearing they have been here. They have come and gone quite often, but they did start to increase the number of plasma remote viewing plasmoid ships since early November for various reasons. And I'll pull messages about that too. Okay. So they're literally saying, oh my goodness, they're actually here to also assist with cleaning up the portal access from the dark ETs, the portal access back to the Orion system, which was part of the reincarnation cycle, and to clear up traumas from the LYRA Vega system downfall. Wow. So they're working on multiple things. So they're actually scanning in certain areas and they're healing this at this point. And I think they're also, I heard that they were scanning and creating schematics. So that's why they're looking at closing up access points for the dark ETs to come back in. Wow. Okay. So my next question is, are you here are the plasmoid light ships here in large numbers at this time? Because humanity's at a critical point. Were there beings that were planning on a huge global altercation? I'm hearing yes. So let's see what the cards have to say. So they're here to ensure that we move forward positively, non-interference. So they're allowed. So there's always been this like non-interference like from source. They can be here and observe, but non-interference. But if there's a threat for humanity to go down a darker path for individuals on the planet to create massive harm and a huge global altercation, that would not be acceptable at this time. So they're here to ensure, as peaceful galactic alliance, to ensure that humanity, that we move forward, to ensure that we start and renew a new beginning and a new foundation. They're here to help stabilize that for us. And then we have zero reset, new beginnings. I love that. What's the bottom of the deck? Material harvest and abundance for everyone. And yeah, I had heard that. I had heard that there was in the background security threats for all of Earth. And I'd been told years ago that I was never in fear of it, because I was told years ago that they would never be able to do that. So this is them stepping in right now and observing and making themselves known to all the governing bodies. So they're very aware of who's here. All right. So positive movement forward, making sure everything is transitioning from now through January and beyond in a balanced, peaceful manner. So to stabilize our root chakras, that's our survival chakras, to make sure that there's no battles. So to move everybody along to the new timeline. Zero reset, new beginnings, 6 of Cups. I got that information this morning too. So we're all going to be able to breathe and relax and actually enjoy being here on Earth, okay? Material harvest, which is a completion. So we've just completed a massive, massive cycle. And we have, again, the Page of Pentacles, because the future is our youth. The future is our youth. So if they don't have a future, there is no future of the planet, okay? So yeah, there's Source has said very clearly, Earth needs to move forward, and so does humanity. Like the plasma energy brings in it brings in sacred geometry, it clears the air, free energy, like all sorts of things. Of course, there are groups still here on the planet that would prefer that not exist. Okay. Do I need to know? I just want to pull some cards about what beings are, what is the concentration of beings right now in New Jersey, where a big portion of these plasmoid light ships are. But they're all over now because they're scanning the entire planet, because they're working on closing down these access points. Oh, I love this. So there's a large LYRAN, large group of LYRANs in this area now, so self-observant. So what's interesting is, those of you who have been working with me, and I've been showing this as well, our LYRAN aspect has been to hide. LYRANs were moved out of their solar system and tracked all over the galaxy and universe. So they're there to help with those star seeds, to help them feel safe and supported. So a lot of LYRAN healing in that area right now. Vega, same. Vega and LYRA, same. Homing beacon, I love it. So actually, they're awakening many LYRA and Vega star seeds in that area. How amazing is that? Yeah, get excited, everyone. There's no fear. There's the Orion message again, true compassion. So there were access points from the Orion system as well to that area of concentration. Bottom of the deck is Earth, progressive desires, 52. So it's necessary for whatever reason. That area has a big melting pot of many starseeds that can assist the planet, but have been in fear and have been like sleeper agents. And then they're closing down access points to the dark ET access. Wow, pretty amazing. Okay, what was my next question? Let me just see. Oh, it's getting dark, so I want to see. Oh, they had given me this transmission. Many of these plasmoid light ships, they can shapeshift. They're 6th to 10th dimensional right now, which means that many of us have raised our frequency so that we can see them, which is so amazing. I already talked about the Mercury retrograde being an absolute massive starseed initiation process. So we're through that now. It'll be officially done January 2nd, 2025. Yeah, my final question is part of your mission, Galactic Alliance, is part of the mission of these plasma light ships to prevent a large global altercation. That's better. I have to be G-rated on here. So yeah. Did you specifically, were you sent by Source to help prevent a large global scale altercation? So obstacles and challenges came in, but it came in upside down. So we're coming out of that. So there was potential for that, but it's ended. We have number 1, love begins. So this is a fresh reset, restart. And the light codes are bringing in love, source love. Number 12 also came in to end the old processes of harming so many individuals on the planet, and to re-stabilize our root chakra, which is the survival chakra. And again, this card just ended up out positive movement forward. So yeah, so there was potential for a large global altercation, and they came in to make sure that the children play nice in the sandbox. All right. And of course, it was about money, about hanging on to the old system. Yeah. Okay, so in other words, let's have a big shenanigans to prevent all of us from moving into our new timeline in January. Love begins. The Emperor. Yeah. So whether you understand it or not, because the mainstream media portrays the players in a different way, but the new timeline for all of us is being represented. I'm going to say this Emperor is not just one person, it's being represented by we can call them the white hats, we can call them the beings that are aligning with the Galactic Alliance to ensure that we have our humanity has its fresh start, because that timeline has been disrupted many, many times. Okay, and what's the clarification for the sacrifice? Knight of Pentacles. Again, that was based on the old money system. All the harming of all the individuals is based on the old money system. And there is new, for everyone. It's going to be, that's part of it. Part of it is bringing in a new monetary system for everyone. Okay. And what about firm foundation? Knight of Cups. Yeah, because there's going to be many fresh energy all around the planet working with the new Galactic Alliance, bringing in new ideas for humanity and going to be allowing new ideas to be presented. And I love this. The bottom of the deck is positive movement forward. And we have Ace of Pentacles, which is new beginnings, abundance, prosperity, a new portal for humanity. So they're saying it was necessary for them to come in to assist and make sure, like I shared, that all the children are playing nice in the sandbox. They're also letting me know that they can disable anything that they try and create. Their technology is much more far advanced than even, so the other team does have some multidimensional technology from the Dark ETs, but the Dark ET technology is a lower vibration and not as advanced as the plasmoid, as the galactic plasma light ships. Oh, I love that. Okay, so again, I'm just pulling some more galactic cards. So again, the Lyrans are involved with this Galactic Alliance. So there's yeah, came twice. So that's super interesting. That came in a session today. So there's actually a lot more Lyran light ships in the area. So that is due to you, me, all of us healing our Lyran aspect. So I love that. And they came in 3 times. So big part of this plan right now. That makes sense. That a big part of the plasmoids are connected to the Lyran Galactic Alliance. I love that. Yeah, they're part of the Galactic Alliance. We also have Sirius and Earth as well. And this is Atlantean era. So what's interesting is we have been healing. Some of the multidimensional timelines that they're closing off are also access points to Atlantis, where they were going back and forth to Atlantis and gaining technology and bringing it here. So a lot of the Stargate systems here on this planet are old Atlantean Stargates, and they are compromised. Okay. Vega, which is also part of the Lyran system. Vega is very much, look at feminine principle, the divine feminine energy of healing, of being intuitive, of trusting the process. So they're all working together. So, oh, this is interesting. So they're letting me know. So Monday, when I connected in, there was a lot of Arcturian energy. Now they're saying it's Sirius, Vega, and Lyra. I love that. So they've moved into like another phase of a project. I love that. Thank you also so much. I'm going to end this here. If you have any other questions you'd like me to share more about this, please send a comment in the comment section. And as well, if you would like to work with me and deep dive into your own journey and where, your starseed origins, where you would like to go to, lots of amazing holiday offers on right now. PinkBella Aloha Therapy, sending you all so much love, light, and aloha, and I will be back soon. Love from PinkBella. Take care, everyone. Happy solstice, Galactic Gateway.